welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be back on with the Audi. I'm going to give this a good clean, body polish, and we're going to clean the interior, get it all nice and fresh and new and clean looking. So we'll have a quick look around the car, see what we've got to actually do, see if there's any issues that might need some attention. There's a few little scratches just here again on the rear quarter. Again, some scratches down here, they'll probably all buff out. Some scratches, basically hedge scratches, I think, when it's driven past the hedge, they'll all come out of there. But it's not too bad actually. You may have seen in the previous video, we did the new wings. They're not too bad now, so we'll just give them a good coat of wax as well, just to protect those a little bit more. Front grille needs a good cleaning. Some of the dirt out from one of these little bits and black it all up, make it look nice again. Bonnet is a little bit faded but not too bad, should be able to buff that back up. Wheels aren't in too bad condition. I think a good troll's breath, some iron out, will fetch these up nice. You can see it's all just baked in dirt. So give them a good scrub and a good clean, should be nice, and a good coat of wax of course. This side's not too bad either. There's a big dent here and a scrape. There's not a lot I can do with that without actually into bodywork and paint. So I don't think there's much we'll be doing with that today. It'll probably have to be a whole side because it's across both doors. It's right on the seam as well, so I don't think a paintless guy will be able to get much of that out either, to be honest. But we'll see what I can do, make it look a little bit nicer. Interior isn't too bad, just a little bit grubby. See the stains on the seats, we'll scrub all those up, clean all those, make them look nice. A bit of dust on the dash, but that's fine, it's easily all sorted. A bit dirt down the shuts, can all be cleaned up. In the back, there's a front driver's mat, see that out there. Yeah, seats on there, all stained, get rid of all that. That'll be quite a nice fun job to actually see how nice we can get those. They'll come up lovely, I think. Looks like something's been spilt milk or something on there. I got the centre arm. Usually get quite grubby, but that's pretty clean. It's obviously been up all the time. Right, have a quick look in the boot. Again, in the shuts here. All this will have to go. It'll be nice. Clean all this up. It's easily done. We'll give it a good snow foam and good detail, get rid of all the actual dirt out, the old nooks and crannies and crevices. The boot's not too bad, just needs a bit of a vac. We'll sort that. It's not in bad condition actually for its age. A bit like me. Just struggling on. Needs modification, but still keep on going. Again, it's the old V6 TDI again. This is just going to be a good clean, a little bit of dressing. He did have a mouse problem at some point and started eating the carpet. So we'll check all the wiring over and bits and pieces, make sure all the hoses are all okay. But it all looks pretty sanitary, doesn't look too bad at all. A little bit of a clean here and there. Clean up behind the battery. A bit dusty under there. It's all things that can be done quite easily. So we'll vac out the inside first, we'll do that first I think, and then clean all the inside, and that gives it a chance to dry out while we do the outside. So we'll grab some tools and we'll get started. So first things first, we'll take all the mats out, driver's mats out already. I'm going to give it a really good vacuum, get rid of as much of this debris and dirt and dust as we can before we go on with the Bizzle spot cleaner. Hopefully that should bring all the dirt out of the seats and remove all the stains, etc. Pop that mat out as well. I'll do those separately, all the mats. So we'll give it a good vacuum, just using my little old Goblin vac. Does quite a nice little job. clean it all up nicely, and then we'll get on with the wet clean. So I'm all vacked out now. Before I start the actual proper wet clean, I'm going to give the inside a good soak down with this Instant Valet Foam Upholstery Cleaner. I quite like this, it's quite a cheap product actually, but it's quite effective. Just to let it soak in, and I'll give it an agitate with the upholstery brush. Do one section at a time. Let it soak in for a minute, then we'll give it a bit of a scrub, and then we'll go in with the new Bissell spot cleaner, see if we can get some of these stains out. Not forgetting these seatbelt scores because they hold a lot of smell. Stain there as well. It's also quite good on cleaning plastics up as well, just with wipe off with a cloth. Okay, let that soak in for a minute and give it a scrub. Let's see if we can pull some of the dirt out now with the wet cleaner. Impressed so far with that machine, it's coming out lovely. Bringing all the colour back. It's not too wet. That's why I like to do the interiors first, and then it gives them a chance to dry out while I'm doing the exterior. But I'll probably go over it with just the vac itself, just to remove any excess moisture when I finish. You see the difference there, look. Not bad at all. Okay, so we'll crack on with this side. Do a little bit of the carpet. Clean all the plastics up. Seat plastics coming out there as well, so you can do something with that. And then we'll jump onto the front seats. So that's the interior pretty much done. It's coming out quite nice, it's drying quite nice. The stain there on this side is coming back a little bit, so I may have to do a reapplication on this side, I think, as it dries. You see what comes back, but everything else seems to be quite nice. Really nice and clean. It smells a lot fresher. So what we'll do now is we'll get the power washer out, the old Karcher, give it a good jet wash down, snow foam, and do a detail, get rid of all the bits of dirt, etc., and then we'll give it a good polish and some wax. Start with a good power wash, get as much loose dirt and debris off as we can, and then we'll go in with the snow foam. It's all power washed down, got all the loose dirt off. What I'm doing now is give it a good coat of snow foam with the snow foam lance from ProClean. And then we'll do the wheels while the snow foam is soaking in and doing all its thing. Then we'll rinse it all off, and then we'll give another snow foam and give it a contact wash. Troll's breath and the iron out do its thing. So now we'll just go in and give it a little agitate. A little detail brush and a little brush. Then we'll give it another coat of snow foam and give it a good rinse off. So we're all wiped down. I always use my hydrophobic wax, my turtle wax, just to remove any moisture. So now I'll go in with a little bit of polish all the panels up, and then we'll give a good coat of wax. So I'm going over the whole car with the Auto Finesse Triple. It's got a polish and a wax in it. It's got a fine filler in it as well, so it should hopefully fill in a few scars and scratches. I'm just using the sponge puck to apply it, small circles. So it's all over the car, and we'll buff it all off with a nice shine. Feels really nice and smooth and clean now. So I've polished and waxed one side. Let's just clean on that side. Slightly dark, you can just see a line through there, but I've just waxed it. Just bringing back the reflections nice. So I'll continue and do the whole car, and then we'll do all the trim pieces. So that's pretty much all the polishing done. Gone over the engine bay again as well. Just with a little bit of ProClean Black Magic tyre goo. Brings all the plastic up nice. Could do with a complete power wash really. All the scuttle panel needs repainting as well, so I'm maybe something we can look at a later date. We've got to do the grille next, give that a bit of a clean. I think the bonnet, old paint, but it looks really nice now. It's come out quite nice. So what I'll do now is I'll just go around again, just detail it again with some detail spray, just to make sure there's no bits of wax etc. left over. And I think that will be it. All finished. I think you'll agree that looks quite nice. So if you've liked this video, like, comment and subscribe. And I'll see you on the next one.